Okay, that stinger is not working. That's my figure out why that one. Anyway, hi, I'm DepthsWalker. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for being here. As usual, I'm going to be doing some AI music reviews. And as usual, I'm going to start off with a little bit of soft promotion with Wolf and Gold, the last full music video. Changed on me as well, but that's not a full music video. So here we go.
The black gate by dawn, where the red wolves fed on fear. His iron hand broke on my axe. Now the banners burn up here. The halls are mine by blood and flame. The throne sits cold as stone. Yet when I touch that bone-white arm, I feel like dust alone. The crown still bites like a chain on my brow. They kneel too fast and I don't know how. Am I fit to wear it? Fit to wear this crown? Ash to ash. Am I fit to wear it? When the dead king's gone down. Blood for blood, I won this land, but I do not feel whole. Am I a king or a wolf in gold? I hear my name in the smoke from the feast below the stair, but every cheer sounds thin and far, like a prayer stripped bare. The women bring me silver cups, the old men kiss my hand. I see the war still in their eyes when I can't make them stand. The crown still bites like a chain on my brow. They call me Lord, but I don't know how. Am I fit to wear it? Fit to wear this crown? Ash to ash. Am I fit to wear it? When the dead king's gone down. Blood for blood, I won this land, but I do not feel whole. Am I a king or a wolf in gold? I buried the beast beneath black rain, yet his shadow lives in my veins. If I fall, will the gate stay shut? If I break, will the world bleed open again? Am I fit to wear
Yeah, plenty of jank in the animation there, but I definitely made some progress in learning how to do fight scenes. And Harble, the Ash was me trying to keep something kind of a reference to the previous Barbarian song. Also, there's a bit of a theme going on there with those last few songs. Anyway, that was Wolf in Gold, my latest full AI MV. I hope you'll check it out later at your own time. Alright. That is not how I ordered this. What's going on there? There's a weird shuffle it did there. Alright. When I was brushing ahead last Friday, because I completely misunderstood what timing my interview was. On Friday. Wednesday. Brain. I skipped over some of Broly's videos on the Elden Ring story arc stuff. So I think we're actually a little way behind now. He's up to his number 5 one, so I'm going to do all 3 of these in one go, one after the other. Let's start off with a full moon eclipse. Don't need that. Set that so it doesn't jump around. Get the volume up. Let's see what Exiled King Broly's got for us here. Hello, Aether. Looks familiar. Did he use these clips in a different video? The cello part, that is. Yeah. I'll make making a video later easier as well.
Hand in hand with you, no fear can we abide. Golden chains are breaking, America's call grows faint. We choose our own horizon, we rewrite our fate.
I will say is he's done a very nice job of keeping the animation slow and peaceful with music and doing good beat changes so far. And he's not been doing the overuse of the text that he's had recently, but I think that's been more on the faster song, so maybe it's just because it's a slower song, he's not felt quite inclined to do the effects. I do like that cloud wipe. I haven't seen that in my one. I wonder if it's got something similar. I think that's a right choice because it's a slightly heavier, soft transition. So kind of the combination of the slow music and that change to a heavier beat. Go back a second. Although I might have tried doing it about a second earlier.
With its forbidden glow, Rena's gaze upon us, but our hearts won't bow.
transitional. And again. That was a bit weird, but I think that's more on the animation rather than editing. Hey, Midler. I think we've got one of your songs later, I'm not sure. He's got a weird thing going on where he's trying. I mean, it's not necessarily bad. I think it's just a small style drift where you got like 3D anime, where it's got the full rounding here, and then when it goes across to it's back to the flatter 2D anime, but it's also still got the 3D body. It's that halfway there. I think it's just one version of the prompt of the art style where it's not done the face quite as nicely. But actually, I personally prefer 2D anime style over the 3D anime for art, especially when you're dealing with the lower resolutions that Broly has to do. Comes off a little bit cleaner than 3D sometimes does. I mean, this still looks beautiful. It's just a personal preference and how the quality can affect your style choices. So it's working well enough here because it's actually slow in the motion. But when you're working at low resolution and you move slightly higher speed, and I tend to go for very high speed stuff, it distorts more. Our souls in perfect tune. No more chains upon us. The night belongs to us in this haunting. I might have tried saving that last transition for when those baseline beats came in. Yeah, I know. I'm in the same sort of. Part of the reason why I did the Barbarian one is I could get away with going with a lower generation and have that grainy storybook feel, and it wouldn't hurt quite as much to be in the lower resolution. I mean, I also did want to do a Conan story, but I was planning on doing a bit more of a Conan story rather than Conan songs. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah, but the drought on the mid-gens is hurting everyone. As always, I'm talking from a point of view as if I had like the unlimited resources and unlimited time to do it. It sounds harsh, but I'm just sort of saying where I would like to be able to do these sort of things, if that makes sense. Your pacing's almost perfect on this in terms of the scene changes and the pacing of the actual scenes themselves. I'm assuming this is one of your higher gens. It just looks much cleaner. I'm liking that cloud wipe. It's also not the same cloud wipe each time. Which editor you used before is the DaVinci, isn't it? Something like that. If it's CapCut, I want to know which particular edit that is. Because that's a very nice effect. I haven't. Smoke. That was Smoke. I recognise that one. Some of the others are different patterns. Yeah. Very good. Very nicely done. Everyone go give the original some love. There's not much to actually break down on the actual editing. Didn't use many effects in the scenes themselves, which is a very clean song. Having very clean aesthetic helps with that. The scene changes are similar, but they're not the same each time, if you know what I mean. They've got that same sort of cloud effect, but they're not the same wipe every time. Or at least it's subtle enough that it doesn't seem like it's the same one. Those two seem very similar. There we go. That was a slightly heavier one as the music changed to a heavier tone as well. That's a very nice choice. Okay, on to 4. Yeah, sorry, I've got a bit heavy on your Elden Ring ones. Kind of skipped them on Wednesday to misunderstanding them when my interview. A rush for no reason. Okay, so this is Through the Weeping Flames, featuring Ovted. I just want to say, it's not no hit on you. I just think that's the first time I think I've seen where a piano's had the effect that a lot of PC monitors get. Where you say characters playing piano, characters using a PC, and you see the monitor, but you're looking at the back of the monitor. The first time I've seen it happen with a piano. We're looking at the side you play while he's playing on the other side. Just a funny little AI jack there.
Winds of the south carry whispers of pain. Weeping peninsula calls us through the rain.
I'm just wondering, does the edit always pause the scene that comes in when you do those? Because it's a bit weird. Because my one tries to keep everything flowing when you do edits, and there are sometimes I would like it to do a pause and move, and I have to insert a still scene.
Ancient roads broken, the
But if it's an editing software foible.
flickers, consuming the same. Eyes like lanterns burning in the night.
The dueling piano.
Frenzy takes hold of the lost in the fight. We walk through the weeping, hand in hand we roam. Ruta and Giza, far away from home. Ethereal shadows, where the lost ones cry in this haunted land.
I'm guessing you're still using Grok on this because Grok does not understand ghosts. You try and say ghosts and you end up with these really solid figures. I found you have to use the words like transparent, ethereal, made of mist. If you really want to get the fully ghostly effect. Just if you want to try that in the future. They still look good, but just handy words to have. Handy terms. Nicely done. Again.
Village lies silent, the frenzy flame spreads. Twisted souls screaming inside their heads. Enemy arch bridges of stone, arrows like judgment from thrones overgrown. And the earth trembles.
That one, it wasn't still. At least not for very long. Yeah, I suppose it was the same length time, it just doesn't feel as long as the transition's longer.
Ancient turtle guardian, shell scarred by fate. We stand together as lightning cracks the sky. Our blades will answer. Our love will defy.
But weirdly, with the previous one, it was less noticeable. I think it's because there's more motion in this one. It's more direct motion. I think on this one you used more of your 780s here, didn't you? Less of the 480s. I saw a few, but this is definitely a lot cleaner overall, that one. Dislike. Everyone go give the original some love. I do wish my chat aggregator allowed me to chat rather than just read chat. I love if I could just send one message in there and it just send it to my chat, not necessarily into the general chat. So all the links there don't work. Anyway. Hey, Night Owl. Just doing some music reviews, catching up with Exile King Broly's catalogue at the moment. And we're on to his latest one, released just over an hour ago, I think it was. Maybe a little bit more now. Duty Silent Chain, Elden Ring Story Arc 5. Make sure everything's on auto. And let's see how this one goes. It didn't seem to freeze there. Or maybe I'm missing it. That must frozen, yeah. Maybe it's the kind of transition. I'm focusing on the wrong thing, sorry. I'm just trying to figure out how different editing softwares behave. That was probably a matter of how the scene was, but I think that was a bit of a rough transition there. Because it was her, the waves, back to her, and then straight away, that's a little bit harsh. But I think that's just a minor thing.
Beneath the weeping sky, on a bridge of stone and pain, a gentle voice called out through the pouring rain. Irina stood so frail, her eyes lost to the night, asked of wandering strangers to carry hope through the fight. Letter for her father, sealed with trembling grace. Tell him that I love him before it's too late. We took the word she gave us, carried them.
Oh, good. For a second, I thought it was going to be one of those ones where I've had it myself. You can see it in like the King video I just did, where the animation walks towards you and then just turns around and goes the other direction. Whereas in that one, it actually walks away, then turns around and walks at you. But yeah, no, it's just literally then turning to look back in memory.
Stood unyielding, armor cold as stone, eyes fixed on the horizon, never turning home. Duty binds me here, his voice rang like steel, while his daughter went.
Right, now, I know it's all story for these 3 videos, but this is the one that most feels like an actual story. We actually sort of see the progression as it goes along. Yeah, that's what I meant. It just felt like a harsh transition. That's what I meant. Because the last 2 were edited like music videos. This is edited like a story song, which is what you normally do, to be fair. You normally edit story songs. This is the one that feels most like your usual, yes, editing stuff. It also, you have to know what it is you're editing, because people go, oh, it's a music video. And when you look at it, you realize there's different kinds of music. You've got stories that have songs to them. You have songs that have videos to match them. You have meme songs with videos that really need to match the tone of the song or match the story of the song. There's all kinds of different ways to edit them. This is a full-on story song, and it's edited that way. If I was editing it as a music video, it'd be different. This is edited as a story song. It's edited to match the lyrics and the progression of the story. Very well done that way. Against him, no words left to say. Some men choose their chains and throw their light away. We turned our backs upon the walls that held his soul. Family is the fire, duty left him cold. We carry back the silence to the bridge where she remained. Told her of the very nice challenge to the pace there, and that pulse, the in.
heavy chain. In each other's arms we stand through the weeping rain. Love above all honor, we will never break the same. In the weeping peninsula, through the rise and fall.
Yeah, very nicely done there. A few little editing slip-throughs, like I said, with the where the scene just pace just didn't work in your favour. Yeah, I feel you there. I'm struggling to get my next song done, although I did manage to do a nice little song ready for next week. So I've got some time before I need to get my proper song done. I had one of those little inspirations that didn't require much in the weekend. Yeah, this is very nicely done. Editing, timing is fantastic. Just a few of the usual AI editing things, and I think that last cut back at the end is another little harsh bit where it's just the timing just out for you. Yeah, nicely done. Yeah. Go and give the originals love. All right, there you go, Broly. Your torch is done for the day. Well, until we get to Here's Mine later. Yeah. There we go. Now, they may wonder why 1080. It's because I'm only sending out information at 1080, so there's not much point in me doing higher than that. And if you want to see it high quality, go watch the original. That, and also just make sure I don't get my bandwidth end up with staggered. And there we have a new song title. Who will get to it first? Okay, Digital Ronin by Middle Grey.
You called it protecting art, but I watched what you've become in the lines you're willing to cross.
Nicely timed. Right, is that stutter me or is that the video? The video, okay. Is it meant to have that frame drop effect, or is that something gone wrong with the...
I watch mobs form quick from a post on a screen. Self-righteous little tyrants hiding behind false empathy. Stage 1 boss level IQs, convinced the world needs to hear their views. With fragile little minds, they crown their ignorance as art. Doxing sick people over pixels and sound, trying to drag broken souls deeper underground. I've seen artists with hands that can barely still move, and you've got the nerve to tell them their art isn't true. You don't care about art, you care about status, about guarding the gates of your colonized culture. Funny you forgot how they called you whack, I'm a fraud. Now you're the gatekeeper swinging that same tired sword. So we started a garden in the middle of your hate for the ones you tried to bury just for learning a new way. Every seed planted grows louder than your rage, and the roots...
Very unfortunate. He's like, yes, the droids are missing a lot, but several have hit him. That's very unfortunate. It's very rare, actually, for the AI to actually have the enemy shooting actually hit anything. I think they were trained on stormtroopers, the AI, in terms of shooting.
Keep spreading while you scream from the gates. Plant another seed, watch the whole thing rise through the fear and the shame and the hate in your eyes. You can't kill creation just because it changed size, and you can't stop the beauty we refuse to hide. Plant another seed, let the roots run wild for the ones broken, discarded, but who finally feel alive. You throw poison in the soil, praying nothing will grow, but the garden's alive now and it's outpacing you all. Telling people kill yourself while you claim the moral ground. Your compassion is selective, your hypocrisy is loud. Every imprinted thought you scream cultivate.
I just want to see that transition.
when it's outpacing you all. Telling people kill your
I'd make this transition a bit heavier from into this, and probably when you come back out of it again, just to emphasize
while you claim the moral ground. Your compassion is selective,
the separation.
Your hypocrisy is loud. Every imprinted thought you screen cultivated online. Algorithmic outrage dressed up like a functioning mind. You don't hate machines, you hate losing control. Hey, watching outside is finally rebuilding the soul.
But editing wise, you've got timing down good. It's a little jittery, but I think that's due to the frame rating of it.
This garden for the people to grow, safeguard to the lonely when your venom bites low. Where digital Ronin are free from control, where the prompt is our till, tearing up the garbage left of your soul.
And that is exactly the kind of thing I was talking about. We have the middle image. If it's not the right resolution, layer it over something else, so you've got something around it. It doesn't need to be eye-catching, just something. Not black space. That's what I've been saying for ages. You're more than welcome to lurk. Numbers always help. As long as you actually follow and all that, it's all great. Get my numbers up there, get me to the 500. So I recognise some of these gens, not necessarily the actual gen themselves, but the gen origins, the images you probably used to get your ones from.
What we were quietly creating, you came to us like tyrants demanding, but the war is over, you already lost. You're the compost of digital art history now. Funny, you chose the cost.
Yeah, very nicely done. Just think you need to work a little bit on getting the gens a little bit more. Probably just got the wrong, aspect ratio. A couple of these. I mean, as long as you don't zoom in too far, you could have cropped this like here and kept it, then expanded it out to fit the scene, and it would have felt not too bad. Not always possible, but yeah, in terms of the tempo of the editing, it's good. With how fast it is in terms of like the actual story progression, what's going on, I think you got like the fade edits about right. Healing scene, wipe.
Convinced the world needs to hear their views. With fragile little minds, they crown their ignorance as art. Doxing sick people over pixels and sound, trying to drag broken souls deeper underground. I've seen artists with hands that can barely still move, and you've got the nerve to tell them their art isn't true. You don't care about art, you care about status, about guarding the gates of your colonized culture. Funny, you forgot how they called you whack, I'm a fraud. Now you're the gatekeeper swinging that same tired sword. So we started a garden in the middle of your hate for the ones you
On this part, as a personal taste, where you do like the button press and then you get like this beacon lit thing, I'd have done a few more cuts like that with a few more characters, but you've got your full cast already, so it's not too much for you. That's what I would have done. As I feel like a Thundercats ho kind of moment where it does like the flickering to different characters and they sort of rise their head to the beacon. But yeah, other than that, it's all really solid. I mean, mostly it's just personal taste stuff. The story kind of jumps a bit in the middle, but I understand that. I mean, it's not like a proper lore story. It's like just a story video of the lyrics rather than the story video of Yeah. But when you did the middle frames with surroundings, this is the correct way to do that sort of thing. Have a nice little background image, and then pop up what you want in the middle. Didn't distract from what's going on. You knew he's traveling down a hallway. Perfect time to do that sort of thing. But yeah, nicely done. Go give the original some love. Can't really say much about on the other thing. It's the story. Does what it needs to. You slow down when you need to. You speed up when you need to. You don't. I don't think you use any actual effects, and I don't think you really needed them. Although I might have done like a dust in on the start where it's like sort of like fades in a bit more, but that's just a personal taste issue. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else is more just like a matter of style choice, like a personal choice rather than any real. Yeah, I might have tried and done the change at the. And there's no bark goes again is what I probably would have done it. But other than that, yeah, find the change. Okay. Be a second. My shoulders decided to lock up. There we go. Teach me for slumping on the table. Oh, the thing didn't. Yeah, I mean, I'm still learning tricks in the editing software. But I try and pass out any ideas that might help whenever I see it. Or sometimes to give that advice, it doesn't help at all because we're using completely different software. And yeah. I prefer on the beat editing. Because partly it's because I actually do on the beat phrasing as well for my tricks. I don't try and do carryover sentences beat of my music. My mum's an English teacher, so I was kind of lectured on the poetry aspect of it. You don't get the dragged on phrasing. You'd get a solid line. Here's the next. Everything is separate, but it links in together in the end. So, I mean, it's just my mentality on it. It's not necessarily the right way to do it. The way I personally prefer it. All right, get this set up. This is Club Nocturne by Keishi Asi. I could really do with some Asi. I haven't seen anywhere around here. They're back when I was.
Step through the velvet midnight door. Leave your worries on the floor. Moonlight spills across the room. Foxfires dancing through the gloom. Brass and shadows intertwine. Spider lilies, vintage wine. Every stranger, every friend finds a place before night's end. Raise your glass high, let the darkness glow. When the city's asleep, this is where we go. The music calls, the embers burn. Tonight belongs to Nocturne. Welcome to Club
I can say near the start, the voice sounded a lot more separate from the music, but once that heavy part comes in, it does kind of merge in a bit more. If I remember correctly, Taishi, you sing it yourself, or do you use your voice sampled to generate the song? Because it sounds like you've recorded the voice separately, and it's not quite tracked quite right at the start. Okay, this is a minor nitpick on the actual art. I'm sure you understand crowds are a pain in the arse to animate. But you can, when you're using GPT for the base image, I can tell that much because like the pointillism style effect, you can increase the fidelity of each individual in the crowd by changing the art style to lined anime art. And that will give you outline edges. It can be a bit distracting, but it will stop some of the blur you're getting, make things a little bit more consistent.
When the world fades out of you, Club Nocturne waits for you.
Oh, good lord, I just saw a woman's head go 360. Sorry, the purple hair caught my attention, and then I see her head kind of spin round.
Silver laughter fills the air.
It's an AI thing, I'm not blaming you, it's just one of those funny things.
Boots on wood and shadow sway, chasing yesterday away. Every rhythm.
But here, this is a really nice scene, but they don't have enough outline to keep themselves separate at places, and it's kind of blurring the shapes a bit. Oh yeah, no, I understand completely. Animation, it's all. Sorry, I didn't see that the first time. Yeah, you get some funny things with animation, especially when you try and do orbits. Ghosts. They're not even them.
The embers burn. Tonight belongs to Nocturne. Welcome to Club Nocturne.
The flow's fine. Animating cuts are a reasonably good plan. You're doing flipped images, which is easy enough to do when you've got symmetrical characters. A number of times I had to deal with non-symmetrical characters like fucking Keen. Yeah. This is an efficient use of animation budget.
Nocturne waits for you. Hand in hand, foot to
There's like a big bass, big band jazz.
No kings, no crowns, no lines to draw, just shadows gathered in awe. One flame burning bright and true, lighting every path we choose. Let the foxfire rise. See the glow in every eye. Feel the rhythm take control. Welcome every wandering soul to Club Nocturne, where the foxfire twists and turn. Hearts beating with the bassline strong. 1,000 souls, one endless song. One flame, many shadows, voices ringing through the room. Foxfire army standing tall, together underneath the moon.
Oh, yeah. Try and avoid doing that. The exact same clip, one after the other. Especially when there's a change in music like that. Should have been like a change to a different. It was only a short bit, I suppose. Yeah, and try and avoid the cars going backwards. Yeah, song-wise, fantastic. This is definitely like a step between a looping animation to a full AI MV. It is fully AI MV, but it's more like a linked series of animations rather than a full video. The starting video, absolutely fine. And then there. Now, if there was a theme going throughout, and especially as you get the mirroring, but it's not an obvious theme. I try and avoid major moving things that are doing absolutely things wrong. Especially as you go to here and everything's stationary, the only thing moving is the camera. If it was a clearer image, unfortunately, I'd say it'd probably be okay as like a and this.
Step through the velvet midnight door.
Now, your voice is fine and the music's fine, but it sounds like something went a little bit wrong with your recording of your voice. It's like when somebody's singing it in the booth and they haven't got the wall quite soundproof, and you got like that weird
Midnight door. Leave your worries on the floor. Moonlight spills across the room. Foxfires dancing through the gloom.
I mean, it doesn't make it sound bad, it just makes it feel separated all the way from the music.
Grass and shadows intertwine. Spider lilies, vintage wine. Every stranger, every friend finds a place before night's end. Raise your glass high, let the darkness glow.
And then it goes away.
The city's asleep, this is where we go. The music calls, the embers burn. Tonight
Yeah, fair enough. I'll just let you know that something's there in case if you figure out there's no way you can fix it. Avoid it in the future. Voice recording. I mean, you should have seen some of my early streams stuff and some of my early videos on my gaming channel. I'm talking to things and everything's going okay. You can hear my voice, it's all okay. And here I am again. But yeah, once you get the animation side sorted out, I think you're pretty solid on this. And honestly, your previous video we did like the stop motion, the motion comic style you did with the previous one is a solid enough way to like get your image style down. And I think it's pretty close to it. But you need something to. You're going a little bit too big, is I think what it is with your first animation. There's too many figures in the scene, and that's causing issues. But yeah, this is very nicely done. I would personally try and get it like at the end of the phrase, like endless song, or at the end of that baseline strong or endless song is when I would do a transition. It's like a hard note to make a transition moment to moment. Just that sort of thing to look out for. I mean, it's fine as it is because it's a slow, smooth song. What was the actual transition? Yeah, you probably want to try and look into the editing software's transition stuff, where it like does wipes and filters and so on. Because this song really does kind of cool for like the smoky animation that Broly was using in his ones, where it kind of like mists across. Not quite as slow as he was using, but like a swift wipe of smoke across would really like add to the club atmosphere. Yeah, go give the original some love. Nicely done. Everyone go give the original some love. Okay. And now we have the Abyssal Coffee Shop by Sasuma Sukiyami. Is it up? Ah, still frame one. While I do agree with putting something there to keep attention on the still frame image, it's a little too heavy and too irregular.
Deep in the pit where the lost souls grind, Club Tartarus calls, leave your worries behind. Neon flames flicker on obsidian walls. I'm flipping the sign, opening up for y'all. Shadows line up at the counter so fine. Espresso from the sticks dark as the divine. No judgment here in this pocket dimension. Just caffeine and chaos, pure ascension. Rises like souls breaking free. Latte art of demons staring back at me. One pump vanilla.
For example, for this part, after it's changed to the espresso.
Latte art of demons staring back at me. One pump vanilla, 2 shots of doom. Welcome to the shop where shadows rises like souls breaking free. Latte art of demons staring as the divine. No judgment here in this pocket dimension. Just caffeine and chaos, pure ascension. Steam rises like souls breaking free. Latte art of demons staring back at me. 1 pump vanilla, 2 shots of doom. Welcome to the shop where shadows loom. Brew it up Tartarus style. Coffee in the club, make the damn smile. From the depths we rise with the fresh pour. Running this shop forevermore. Whoa. Black as the abyss, sweetest in Club Tartarus. Let the caffeine win. Pour another round, feel the power surge in the heart of the underworld.
It's fine to do a still motion. I'm just saying that while it is good to do something to keep the interest by doing pulses, there you did right. You did it on both of the EDM drops, so it felt connected. But there are other times you've done it on a beat, and then a couple of seconds later there's the same beat, and it doesn't do it. It kind of throws the person off when they're following it. That's what I'm saying. And your first one was a little heavy with the chroma and double beat.
Pastries from the forge, fresh from the flame. Croissants that whisper forgotten names. Barista in chains, but my apron's on tight. Serving mochas to gods in the dead of night. VIP demons want oat milk on ice. Hobbies at the window asking for a slice. No tips in coins, just echoes in sighs. We run this joint where reality dies. The grind gets heavy and the hours never end. One more flat white for a fallen friend. Conjure up the cream, stir in the night. In Club Tartarus, everything's just right. Brew it up Tartarus style. Coffee in the club, make the damn smile. From the depths we rise with a fresh pour. Running this shop forevermore. Black as the abyss, sweet as in Club Tartarus. Let the caffeine win. Pour another round, feel the power surge in the heart of the underworld.
I still haven't figured out how to get it automatically done either.
So step into the void. Boom, boom, boom. Grab a seat by the fire. Boom, boom, boom. The coffee
This kind of consistent
never
effect
stops in this eternal
that
empire.
phrase. I've been correct using magic music.
Club Tartarus.
looking back on it. Yeah, the song is great. I like the fact that it's not just one image and you spent some effort actually trying to work things through. It just does take a little bit of time to try and get the effects feel right. And as I said, this is always from the point of view of if I had unlimited resources and time doing it, not this is what you must do or you are bad. And I say all the time, and I know you tell me it's all good, but I just need to make sure everyone who turns up knows I'm not just ripping into people for no. I'm just telling them how I think they could do better if they think they could spend the time on it. All right. I am about halfway through the videos. I'm roughly an hour in. I'm going to take a quick break. This heat is getting to me. I need to go and change my shirt because I feel... So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, everybody. And as usual, here's another one of my songs. No Chains on Me. Good.
You call it care, I call it digital chains. You reach for my name with counting hands. You build your law like a nursery wall, then shadow my steps and stalk us all.
What would you refrain? I'm the one to get arrested.
As a family face, no chains on me. No chains on me. No chains on me. Your hands come off. Your hands come off me. No chains on me. No chains on me. No chains on me. I choose my path. You do not own me.
I'm sure there's meant to be an A before the SS.
You count my turns.
I just think for a second there.
You turn each doubt into a line. You call it truth. I smell the rot. Insoc's grip is all you've got. But blood is mine, and will stays the same. I cut the cord. You drew from life.
Yeah, so that was No Change on Me. A rather rough and ready put together song and video. Okay. Next review song, Fall and Pray by Sovereign Hawk's Inferno. Adding Sovereign to the start is not going to help him getting his search engine stuff sorted, I think. Adding the fact that putting an S at the start, he's put himself down to the bottom of the subscribe list. I will criticise everything. Alright, yeah, so Fall and Pray by Sovereign Hawk's Inferno. Let's see if he's continuing on with his trend of fully animateds, or if he's gone back to his stop motion comic style. Which, either way, we're sure for a good song.
Crown of cinders on my skull. I wore mercy, now it's dull. Black glass altar under my hands. I split the heavens.
Alright, flipping animation.
Inferno rising through my veins. Every oath I broke.
It's the worst kind of work. No offence in Hawks if you ever see this. Unfortunately, zoom in and skip back is the worst kind of looping animation. It's not too bad if you don't zoom in too far. You'd have been better off doing a rapid rewind effect instead. And then you do a version of the scene backwards, played at high speed. It still look weird, but it wouldn't have as much of a jar. Song's great though.
Bloody sigils on the floor. I don't ask now, I take more.
I don't really know his words
in my chest. Every fear you hide, I wear as crest. Steel in the silence, ice in the bone. I bend the thunder, make it moan.
Hear the vaults crack, hear them kneel. Name me ruin, make it real. Bite the iron, taste the ash.
I came back to break the mask. Now the mirror shows no face, only fire, only rage. If you want peace, bring your chains. I will crown you with your pain. Fall and pray, fall and pray. The sovereign stands and walls decay. Fall and pray, fall and pray. Wrath incarnate as is said.
Alright. You're missing a letter.
Incarnate as is said. Down they go, down they go. When this inferno starts to grow. Fall and pray, fall and pray.
I
Make the
think
world say my
from the way those titles are going, it's auto-generated but from a different source. It's auto generated the same way YouTube does it, but it's I think it's probably done in the editor because you get some weird positions that people wouldn't do if they were manually entering the text. Yes, see that one you had W, then Wrath Incarnate. I think that might be a program automatically entering in this text. Because a human might do Wrath and then Incarnate, or do Wrath Incarnate as a single section here, because adding an extra letter wouldn't make too much difference. It'd shift both sides a little bit along for centering. But you get weird things like that throughout the video, where the first letter of a word just gets shoved early.
Choirs of ruin.
And doing of ruin rather than of and ruin as separate, rather than of ruin as one single section.
In my chest, every fear you hide, I wear as crest. Steel in the silence, ice in the bone. I've been the thunder, make it moan.
Hear the vaults crack, hear them kneel, name me ruin, make it real. Bite the iron, taste the ash.
I came back to break the mask.
The song's nice, but as I said, looping video, if you're doing a slow zoom in, a sudden skip back is kind of the worst kind of skip you can get in these. It's not too bad because it's not really deep in, like with I can't remember whose video it was, but it was about Lusty Lynx, I think, but as like a barbarian queen, and it did a long zoom in shot and then zoomed right back to the start of the loop. That gave me a headache when I reviewed that one. This one's a lot softer. I mean, it's also not as exaggerated in like extra colours. It's a soft palette, even though it's red. It's a soft red palette. Doesn't strain the eye as much. But yeah, there's something weird with the text generation. Has. Why separate the H from the as? That's, I mean, that's why I think the text is auto added in. Yeah, go give the visual some love. Okay. Twinkies Yame flavor. Okay. By Bupela. This is bound to be very weird because Bupela does weird. Let's see what we got here. Looks like going for the full CG version this time rather than the anime like last time. Why is the Twinkie steaming? See, now this is what I was expecting. This sort of like going into like the Cream Manjaro sort of world. It just took a long time to get there. Yet again, another scene inspired by the Skybrow's Lego scene. His first Lego reference video. Except instead, cookie bits. Okay, yeah, fun song. I think the intro section went a little bit too long. It needed to like play into the. Considering the song's only like a minute long, about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. I say 2 minutes to favour. A quarter of the song, more. Yeah, it takes about a quarter of the song, a little bit more than a quarter of the song to actually get into the main chunk of the song. From there, it's kind of just like through composed with like scene after scene after scene. I would treat this as a meme video in terms of the way I would edit it. Yeah, so it's fine. I mean, I probably would have tried to throw in a few more sweet jokes in each of the scenes, match up with what's going on with the lyrics, but I don't know whether he just generated scenes and then threw them together. Yeah, it's just a fun little video with a fun song. And while I won't say it makes logical sense, it follows through correctly. Yeah, go give the original some love. Okay. Now here we have Outlier Hearts with Smoky Fox. I think it's a continuation of the Major Necromancer story. Or at least a branch of it.
We were quiet storms, lightning on the skin.
Good cut, but I would have probably tried to do something like a vibration cut to that as well.
Broken halos, learning how to live
Got those fade cuts.
We never fit the frame, never wore the crown. Wildflowers in the concrete, still we held our ground. When the sky felt heavy, like Atlas on the hearts. You became my lighthouse when I was lost in the dark. When I fall, you rise. When you break, I fight. Two sparks in the blackout, burning through the night.
I know what he's trying to do there, but he's unfortunately used too much of the. He tried to splice in this scene in between the walk-in, but it's gone back in time to use the same scene again.
Lifting each other when the weight
considering I know it's Outlier Heart and not Flyer Heart, this is why I say you should always enter the lyrics yourself, even if you would leave it up to the AI to position your lyrics. Do I know the harshness of trying to get a sword fight to actually look like they're actually killing each other? Sorry. I know it's a petty thing. that's kind of hilarious. Mr. Fantastic. Some pufferfish. Oh, looks like Max got fired. All right, now I could tell you exactly why this one got as blurred as it did. I mean, the other thing got blurred because there was so much going on. This fight would have been a lot cleaner with the straighter lines of the taller buildings. But adding in the rain on top of the pointily effect of the art generation GPT is what's causing the extra distortion models. See, the moment you get high contrast, everything starts sharpening up in the image. That's what I was saying earlier with the Asahi video. Eisen Asahi. Eisen? Yeah. The designs used here don't have defined borders, and with the pointily effect that the art is done in, it means the edges get caught a lot easier. I've run into this problem myself, especially with the Barbarian one, where things fall apart because it's so grainy. But you add in more contrast, higher light sources, and things start sharpening up. So yeah, that's another way you could deal with it as well with the art style. You could add in deep shading, high contrast, or you could add solid outlines. Make it stronger. It still won't be perfect, but it'll be a bit more consistent. The pocket. Flip.
Comments off the charts.
Yeah, I understand what they were doing here, but this feels a little bit comically slow. Start here. I probably would have added an effect like a shimmer, just to add in like the memory side of it. So it's not, it didn't happen this slow in real time, in real life. It just is a memory that's coming back slowly, sort of thing, just to try and make this seem a little bit less comical at the start here. This part being slow is fine, even though I can tell it has been slowed down from the way the motion's going. The cuts are fine. As I said, I probably would have done an effect on the cut, like from here to here. I would have done either a shimmer or like a wipe or something. Other than that, from there on, it's pretty solid, because it needs to stay kind of consistent. And here, just unfortunately, just wanted to have seen the person being travelling through the village. I think, considering the styling and the heavy duty version on here, probably only had the one good gen of them going through the village. Started halfway through on this one to get the second half of it, but didn't stop at the halfway point first. You know what I mean? It's a little bit too much overlap. I would have done that change there on there. I would have tried to speed up to there and then that's a good change. You can see instantly, as soon as you get all this extra detail, everything comes warped. Here it doesn't matter too much because it's going to be warped by the magic. Here, all it takes is high motion for the shape to lose, for the model shape to lose. I mean, I know when you pause it, it always looks worse, but even in motion, it's distorted because there's no edge to the shapes. It's also the reason why the main characters tend to look more solid than the secondary characters, because there is more defined shapes on the models for the known characters, rather than the mobs. But even they lose out because their regions aren't usually defined. I won't complain about the combat because I know how much of a pain in the arse it is to actually get the combat to actually injure. See if it'll come through here. I'm going to put down a key phrase I use with the barbarian one to actually show you can get bloodshed. You have to do this before every action you describe where someone gets injured. Yep. Nice little handy tag if you actually want to get a violent action. If you want someone to suffer consequences, you have to do that. And that still won't mean the character that gets hit with the purposeful violent action will die. It just gives you the violent enough action where you could then describe the action where the person falls down and does not move from then on. Get the AI to stop them from getting back up again. Yes, that works as well. Explicitly bloody violence, but purposeful violent action allows the contact as well, so it can. I suppose it depends on which AI you're working with. I've been using 3 different ones, so I've had to use different words for each of them. I think you might be right for Grok. Explicit bloody violence. But I think it's actually explicit violent action, not purposeful. Explicit violent action. Yeah. I've tried that, but unconscious keeps having them roll around a little bit as though they're sleeping. Except people just cut down, just stood back up again there. It's because they've coded the AI not to allow violent action specifically. Voodoo. Yes, I suppose Voodoo is a hit and miss for me sometimes. Sometimes it does fantastically, other times it just throws you absolute curveball. Still cracks me up. Just unfortunate posing. Yeah. Overall, very solid. Just got the usual AI issues that need to get worked through. Editing wise, mostly on point. I'd probably try and trim a few scenes a little differently. It's not even necessarily that. What people forget is a lot of these AIs are trained to actually, they're designed rather, not trained. Trained as well. They're designed to train off of your prompts. If you accept certain kinds of responses, the AI will give you more of those responses. If you go, okay, yes, fine, to the failed combat gens, it will give you more failed combat gens. I still can't get over the time I was doing a scene where I had the reference image was pure gloss anime style, and I got one gen that was mostly there, but a weird body twist that was going to ruin the entire scene. I just regened it, hoping it'd be fine, and it gave me Archer, as in like that very flat American, almost South Park style animation. But where the hell did that come from? That doesn't look anything like the reference image. Okay. Now here's one that I denied about adding to the queue. It's a no-name artist, The House Always Wins, parody music video of The Quartering. I think he's got something personal against the guy. But this one at least is actually a fully animated music video, rather than just a looping video one. So I'll give it a chance. The quartering thing was dumb, but I think he's digging a little bit too much into it. Let's see how this goes.
He slips in through the side door, sneaking in the night. Burger for a head, his quarter shot.
considering his other work, he really wasn't trying on this in terms of the quality.
Landed in the buffet, knocked the chandelier in two. Points to the bar. Nobody had an answer. He stormed right out the door. Now he's creeping by the slot machines. Won't stop asking folks how their weekend's been. Strawberry starfish lands a final blow. Trotsky grabs a briefcase. There he goes. The house always wins. Quarter lures out before the night begins. He bet it all on his quarter spin, but the house always wins. Every scheme, every plan, every quarter in his hand. Couldn't even give away his coffee brand. What's with the oranges? What you do on Sunday? Nobody's got time for this sad display.
I get the references, but it's not that funny.
Quarter lures out before the night begins. He bet it all on his quarter spin, but the house always.
Right. If he'd just done this one song and Closer to the Time, it'd have been one thing. But with all the others, I think in terms of the song, this is the weakest of the songs he did about the situation. So I'm not sure why he animated this one. We'll chalk this up to a learning experience.
The house always wins. Quarter lures out before the night begins. He bet it all on his quarter spin, but the house always wins.
Okay. It's a story animation about a meme situation. So it's like meme character versions of Casino, Quartering, various others. It's mostly follows the story of him going through it, of what's in the song. Keeps going back to some rather poor loop animations. Oddly enough, of these white screen animations, this is the cleanest one. The others are a bit of a mess.
House always wins.
I suppose that one's not too bad either, really. But
Every scheme, every
yeah. If you enjoy it, go see it. I personally think he does good work when he's not doing this. Does better than me, to be fair, on his video. Must do. He's already passed the 500. Okay. Still using. All right. Beacon of Dawn by Dawn Halo for the Angel Sword Studio contest. I'll say now, because I heard it already. Use this if you want. Just try and cut the sound out, because that sound is absolutely horrendous. 1 second. Get my nose. Right. Let's get this set up. Dawn Halo tends to usually do music onlys, but they have done a few nice videos, so let's see how this one. First, as you can hear the actual music coming in at the same time, you definitely wanted to mute that Skybrow's logo music.
Holy fuck, this is God tier.
I descend through the clouds on wings of pure light, into valleys of shadow where hope barely fights. I see the weary faces, the children grown.
Okay, first off, I'd cut that a little bit early.
The weary faces, the children grown thin, the wounded and broken.
That's a good
where
cut.
pain has moved in.
Again, good cut.
Every prayer that rises, I hear crystal clear. Every heart that is breaking
Not bad.
draws me near. I see them, the ones who need help, with hands full of mercy, through sorrow I've knelt. I offer the light.
Yes, Lyrian. That's right, I knew it would definitely be an animation. Ooh. Yeah, it's a bit harsh and flickering.
Suffering burdens my soul.
It didn't go too long though, so maybe it'll be
How
okay.
I wish I could heal it all.
Very unfortunate trail of gas location.
In the fields they struggle as the crops fade away. In the streets I watch mothers who silently pray. I lay hands on the fevered, I shield them from harm. Yet tomorrow brings new
You'd almost think it was Shiver.
cause for alarm. I walk among them, wings folded in grace, trying to brighten this sorrowful place. I see them, the ones who need help.
Nice use of the distortion there to hide the failed connect of the animation.
See them, the ones who need help.
Let's distortion, they're still standing. Cut away to a moment where they're not visible. Nicely done. Yeah, they need to cut back on the flickering.
With so much to mend, and I carry their tears like an endless lament. Still I walk, still I give.
Of course, she was also part of the
Still I see.
King's entry.
If only one life could shine a bit brighter, if only my presence could make the load lighter, I'll stay until the last prayer is heard. Even
Editing wise, I think they've done very clever with like the usage of like the chroma to hide combat failures, make it feel like there is something happening. But they're using rapid flickering a little bit too much in the video. One, it's sometimes painful to look at. To be fair, only the first one was actually painful to look at because it was all one by surprise. Two was the most light to dark ratio. But it can also trigger photosensitivity.
if my light dims, I'll never turn away.
In terms of general editing, moment to moment. It's like scene to scene changes, nicely timed. I might do a few softer cuts rather than just pure cut cuts, but they're not horribly positioned.
A beacon so true, an angel who walks with and stands beside you.
Yeah. Apart from the overlap of the Skybrows thing at the start, where I know it's kept because of that one particular line in that one. Yeah, Keen and Dawn Halo plus Holy Ball and Okno and Nightwave Fantasy all work together on another entry. I believe each person is allowed 3 entries. So I think this one was her Dawn Halo's separate entry and use some of the assets focused on Keen this time. Yeah, overall, it's a very solid song. I do think they need to work on the flicker combat. If I get to the first one, yeah, that is far too much. It's not as harsh as I've seen some do in the past, but it's too rapid and too bright in a set, especially with that lasting flicker. I mean, it's realistic to what you'd want for a lightning, but it's also not good. And if it was just that one time, I'd sort of say, okay, done it and it's gone, but they do it 2 more times. That's the 3rd time. Or is that the second? Yes, the 3rd time. So there's another one somewhere around here. Rather, as I said, the rather unfortunate golden trail. I think it's meant to go to the feet, not where it does.
In the fields they struggle.
But yeah, nicely done. No real issues with the gens, and what gen issues there are nicely hidden by effects. I do think the crashing is probably going to be the biggest issue. Go give the original some love. Okay. Here we are back with Broly. This time it's He Is Mine. Looks like to be part of his more mainline Easter. Does them all the time. I'm terrible with names. I was going to say, after SP that he's been seeing his old purple Exile King Broly production was rough. So, yeah, he's made a new one. I was going to say about upgrading it because sometimes you just want to. And I tried upgrading my Stinger. I'll show you what my new Stinger should be. Nope, it didn't. Yeah, I've been trying to fix this thing, but do new. That one's a fail. Old green. Cut properly. But the new one, quite nice. Not working for some reason. I might need to change where it's located. Work properly. Anyway, back to what I'm actually doing. Exiled King Broly, he is mine. Get a bit of a habit here starting with people playing instruments. Nothing wrong with it. No.
In the shadows where the moonlight falls, I see their eyes, I hear their whispered calls. They reach for him with hearts that dare to dream, but he belongs to me.
Timing of cuts are fine. And if it wasn't for that slow stagger he gets from the software, they'd be like perfect.
Feel the warning in the wind tonight. My love is eternal, fierce and bright. Stay away from Ruda, he is mine. Heart and soul, body, flame and time. I am his and he is mine forever. Cross this line and face the dark endeavor. He belongs to me, only me. Their pretty words will turn to ash and dust. His eyes only burn for my touch. I'll leave the void around what's meant to keep. In silence, watch the foolish.
Okay, that was a weird perspective changing there. Purely AI issue. But it was because here, she's standing on a cliffing the giant geese, and then it shifts,
In silence, watch
and
the
she's facing us but nearer.
fall asleep. Touch him in the
It's clean.
darkness,
Animation's all clean.
calls your name. My
I almost didn't
love
recognise her there because of the
is a
change to the other
storm you
version.
cannot tame.
A bit more exaggerated than usual.
Stay away from Ruda, he is mine. Every breath, every sky, every line. I am his and he is mine forever. Cross this line and face the dark endeavor.
Nicely timed with a bloody sword scene. Jank there, but it is what it is. I think you probably gave her an early view because I think this only came out earlier today. He's technically an angel, I think. Or at least was an angel. I clicked twice on that. Well, I suppose that's probably what the problem was. I clicked twice. Anyway, that's perfectly. I've seen no problem with that. It's a slow song. Some bits I'd probably edit slightly different, but nothing major. he'd made a few shifts during a phrase. That's perfectly fine for what happened. Yeah, nicely done there. Go give him this video some love. Right. This one is Ducky Army, and it appears to be a visualizer and still image only. That's a nice way to sort of like end out the thing a little bit. So you have lyrics on here, Diabolical, or do I need to bring them in? Yeah, I could see they're not in there. I'll bring them in. Auto generated. This is going to be fun. See what it says for your song. It says music.
They call you not drunk, but Dougie fits you best. You're rolling with that grin and bring the whole room up. Little Dougie Army marching at your side. Everybody laughs more when you're walking by. You rock on the soundboard, hands on the knob so slick. Hey, make the whole place jump with one quick little flick. And when you crack a joke, it lands like a spark. You turn a cloudy day into a glowing heart. Oh, you got that shine in everything you do. One look at that smile and the gloom breaks through. They lean in close when you come around. You lift it all up and you never slow down. Ducky Army, Ducky Army, marching right behind you. Ducky Army, Ducky Army, everybody.
And this is why you should always enter your own lyrics, even if you don't time them yourself.
Not drunk, yeah, you light up the whole scene. Not drunk, with the brightest smile I've seen. Yeah, you play Fortnite like a pro, no panic in your hand. You read the whole field like you're already playing. Quick build, clean win. You move like you know, then you laugh it off like it's all just a show. And somehow every corner feels better when you're near. You make the cold air warm, you make the hard part clear. Silly in the best way, funny to the bone. Even silence feels loud when you're in the zone. Pull it back, just a second now. Look at what you do. You don't try to steal the room just turns to you. Hands up high, if you know that grin. It hits like morning sun and pulls us all back in. Ducky Army, keep it close, hear that laugh again. Not drunk in the doorway, now the fun begins. From the game to the soundboard, you make it all your own. Every time you show up, it feels like home. Ducky Army, Ducky Army, marching right behind you. Ducky Army, everybody finds you. Not drunk, yeah, you light up the whole scene. Not drunk, with the brightest smile I've seen. Yeah, the whole place changes when you step inside. Little burst of joy with that spark in your eye. So keep on shining, keep on doing you funny, fierce and golden. That's the whole truth. Ducky Army, marching right behind you. Ducky Army, everybody finds you. Not drunk, yeah, you light up the whole scene. Not drunk, with the brightest smile I've seen.
Yeah, a perfectly fine, fun song. Visualizes the right kind for the style of the song. Would I like a little bit more? Maybe a little bit more, but I'm picky about that. Fun song on video. Honestly, I'd focus on getting the subtitles sorted out. All right, go give the original some love. Well, so I was having it saying Doggy Army lyrics. It's funny and it's not quite the humour you're after, I think. Okay, normally at this point, what I show you is the song I'm releasing next, which would be OWE, which comes out on Sunday. Instead, I managed to get ahead. I've got another one here, which is a cameo slot video. And as long as certain people aren't in the video stream at the moment, no Moomy, he's still streaming, we can get on with this. I want to see his reaction on stream. Comes out. This is Weaving Steps.
Future as strange somehow. Every step is larger than the last one we made. We all move in different directions, unafraid. Not because we disagree or fight, but because every step builds on the past light. I search left, you search right. When another figure takes flight, it means next time we know how to unite as we weave the
Just nice, simple, little fun video cameos, inspired by some of Skybrow's prompts. Yes, and I also wanted a video I could look at and I could turn to and go, this is what I mean by if you're using the wrong ratio for your video, just throw something behind it, have something interesting going on. Just empty black space doesn't work very well. All right. That's it for the reactions today. I'm going to quickly see who's available for me to raid into. Nobody on Kick, because I don't have enough people watching me on Kick. Nobody on Rumble or YouTube, because you can't raid from there unless you're already got like 1,000 people following you. So we'll see where I can go with Twitch. Thank you for being here. Tomorrow I'll be playing more Batman Lego. And then more music reviews on Monday. Hope to see you tomorrow. If not, Monday. Stick around, I'll raid you out when I can. Bye. Oh, I've got a big stinger.